Have you seen this crazy brand new electric dirt bike? If not, you're about to discover today. You're gonna go steal your mum's credit card. You're gonna set your Suron on fire. Let's go. Hello mate. This is the new Talaria X3. I'm gonna talk you through it right now. We're gonna unbox it. We're gonna build it. I was relaxing, but now it's time for action. Let's go. First thing that you need to know about this is it's only £3,600. That's cheaper than a Suron Light B. That's cheaper than the old Talaria, and that's cheaper than the Thing R as well. So it's the cheapest electric dirt bike that's not an absolute piece of. As you can see from the details on the box, it's had a complete redesign from the old Talaria. It still has 2 wheels and a drivetrain and a battery, but you can see some clues which we will unveil more of later in the video. But I mean, obvious ones here. It's got this massive seat. We can see this huge space for the battery, which we will talk more about because that's had a big change around. Comes with Supermoto wheels as standard as well, so that's something that's gonna be pretty sick, mate. All right, so when you buy one of these bad boys, this is how it's gonna come in this nice solid cardboard box. Couldn't even punch through that if you was Mike Tyson. Got this nice detailed picture of the Talaria that we just gone over. You got your Talaria branding, bit like early 2000s Vin Diesel movie that you may know. We've got this new XXX branding that we will find more of around the bike. Pretty cool. If you've seen the movie, you're gonna know. Otherwise, we're gonna do what they say. We're gonna go for it, get it in the workshop and get it built. So let's go.
You show me how it's done. You with your phone that's not even, look what you're doing right now. Your phone isn't even on there.
I'll show you how it's done.
You're not showing me anything, mate.
Trust me. Yeah.
Go on, let's see the dead shot.
Oh, go back, I'll show you. Go back, I'll show you.
All right. Well, so we're in the workshop. These lot just made me drag this from the shop into the workshop. I thought I was meant to be the star of this video, not the stagehand. But we're here now. We're gonna build it, and then we're gonna, well, yeah, we're gonna build it. We're gonna build it, mate. Let's go. Reveal, yeah, let's go. Whoa, oi, oi, oi. Look at that. Oh, it is more black. Mate, we were just saying, this is nice. We requested a black one. They thought when the shipment was getting made from overseas that it was gonna come grey because black is for the American market, but we got the black one, mate. We got the all black one.
So basically right now we're literally gonna shoot out on a quick mission. I do need to go pick up my bike really quickly, so Joe's gonna take me on a bullet, come back here and then continue with the video. Stay tuned. What are you saying? Is my cab ready?
It's ready, mate.
My cab is ready.
Carriage awaits, Bridget.
Jesus.
Let's go.
Hey, this is a bit crazy. I've never been sat on this thing like this before. Hopefully you lot can even hear me. Look at us as well. This looks like a joke. Round and round the back. No. Oh my days. So we're back at the shop now. We've done our little mission. It's time to complete this monster right here. Let's get back to it.
All right, so we're back from our little mission now. Had to take souls somewhere on the bullet bike. You know how we do, quick interruption. But we're back. We're gonna continue the build. So let's get cracking. Also, mate, almost forgot one crucial thing. We're in the workshop. Safety first, obviously. Didn't even put my Crocs on sport mode, did I? Mate, health and safety first, obviously. Performance. Now we're ready to build Talarias. Let's go. All right, cool. We've got this. Looks like an accessory box. Yeah, this is the battery charger. All right, yes, pretty much the same as the old one. It's a 60 volt, 48 amp hour battery. Looks like it has a new type of plug though. All right, nice. Mirrors, so you can see everyone behind you when you're wheeling past them, isn't it? Smoking guy. Oh, look at that RFID, mate. Keyless entry and that. It's like a brand new Audi, BMW, Mercedes. That's a toolkit for all you guys at home that perhaps don't have tools. Makes life easier, I suppose. And a manual, mate. If you're an amateur, you might need that. All right, it's action time. We finally finished the build. It's time for the fun part. We're gonna turn it on, go through some of the features, check it out. Yeah, then we're gonna go give it a test ride. One thing you'll probably notice, this...
Where did the energy go, bro?
All right, energy, come on, yeah? Yes, all right, look, we got the dog on set. Come on, say hello to the camera, mate, don't be shy. Yes, mate. All right, so this process is pretty smooth, I'm not gonna lie. This is quite cool. So we turn the button on, scan the tag, lights come on. Oh, check that display, mate. That's pretty nice. We're gonna do the all important test. Let's spin the wheel up, make sure it's ready to go. Like the other Talarias, you've got your start button here, it says ready on the screen. Feels quite responsive. Alright, we've got something to destroy already.
It's wobbling.
Bro, the sound difference already.
Straight away.
Crazy, yeah, I'm noticing.
Right, now we're ready to shred. Come on, it's testing time, mate. I'm sick of being in here working on this. Let's go. Should we do a little lap of the car park? Test the cornering ability. Yeah, this thing is fun. This is definitely fun. It's good, mate. It corners nice. You can slide forward, do the old moto leg in the corners. It is good, mate. It's a good bit of kit. Throttle's really punchy out of the corners, so you can really bank it down and then grip it and rip it on the way out of the corners. Has a nice bit of punch to it. Very impressed so far. So we're here at the private test track course, where else? And we're gonna give it a hill climb test. We got these smooth tires, so the grip isn't gonna be the best, but we'll see how it gets on. Dunno, is he gonna make it? Let's find out. Hill climb test, let's go. All right, so the Talaria XXX. We've been out for a little test ride now. The British weather has come to plague us as usual. So we find ourselves in this lovely echoey tunnel. So yeah, following the test ride, what are our initial thoughts? I mean, this bike, it's cheaper, it's lighter, and it's supposedly faster than a stock Sur-Ron. So it comes in way cheaper. This is £3,600, £1,000 cheaper than both the Sur-Ron Light B and the Talaria Sting R, and it is about £500 cheaper than the standard Talaria Sting. Power-wise, I would say it's got just as much power as a stock Sur-Ron, and if anything, it feels a little bit more punchy. Maybe that's just the new bike feeling that you get, but this was really punchy. Like on our hill climb test we just did, it's got bundles of power off the line. It seemed to have loads of torque to get up the hill. Like it is, honestly, it's really punchy, powerful, good acceleration. Top speed wise, you're looking at the same sort of top speed, about 48 miles an hour. We haven't maxed out the top speed, but it will get there, I'm sure. It pulls up to about 40, no problem. Another thing to note about this bike is the smaller form factor. It's obviously standover height, it's a little bit shorter than the Sting and Sur-Rons. Although probably compared to a Sur-Ron, it's not a huge difference. The Stings, if you've ever been on one, they do sit slightly taller. It's got this nice long motocross style seat. This is really cool, it's fun to slide around on it. One thing I would have to say is a bit slimmer than the stock Talaria seat, so it's not quite as comfortable, but For shredding and riding around, it will do fine. You'll enjoy it. You're not going to hate it. The other thing that's different about the form factor is, of course, this massive battery tray here. You've got a 60 volt, 40 amp hour battery in this. So that's bigger than both the stock Sur-Ron and the Sting. So with that increased battery size, you should have plenty of range for all day fun. So along with that new form factor with the battery, you've obviously got a slightly repositioned shock here, but that still seems to handle things really well. We did a little bit of off-roading. It's compliant, it's plush, it feels good, not much different from the standard one. And then the main thing as well, you have your 6,000 watt motor here with the nice XXX branding. Obviously this doesn't have the gearbox like the original Sting. It has a belt drive system with a chain, a lot like the Sur-Ron. So I guess that's one thing to bear in mind. The original Talaria Stings are quite low maintenance, especially with those gearboxes. Once you've done your initial service, you don't touch it for 600 miles. This, if you're quite hard, you do a lot of jumps, you might find yourself replacing belts, but it's the same issue that you're going to find on a Sur-Ron anyway. Another thing I really like about this bike is how they've encased everything. You got this really nice paneling here. On the other side, you'll find the charger that's built into this side panel here. You got the XXX branded controller, and it's all encased really nicely. Should be good to protect from the elements, the dust, the dirt, everything else like that. So it's a really overall really well built, well set out bike. They thought about the features quite well. They thought about the paneling. Yeah, I mean, I'm quite impressed. It's a really well made bike from Talaria, to be honest. All right, so we got the good old bipolar British weather. Sun's come out again. We thought, let's come to a more scenic area. We don't need to be loitering in a tunnel like some trolls, mate. But we're here. Last few things I wanted to talk about, really. One thing is the 17-inch wheels. Normal Talaria Sting has 19-inch wheels. These are 17s. I think that adds to the feeling of acceleration. It makes it really nimble, maneuverable. They feel really good. The street tires are good as well. They work on the off-road. They weren't even as slippy as I expected. Handled the hill climb, no problem. And on the streets, they feel sick. Corner in, left, right, feels excellent. Another thing I wanted to mention is they have this redesigned light. It's really lights. Oh, that's kind of warm. Yeah, it gets warm. It's too bad, boy, you get me. It gets warm when you get cold in the winter. Put your hands on here, you're nice. It's got redesigned lights. The lights are really cool, actually. This is the on-road unit, so obviously it'll be slightly different with the off-road. Oh no, it won't actually. Yeah, because my man had the same light on his off-road one. Alright, say no more. Rewind. This is the new redesigned headlight that Talaria fitted it with. It's got high beam, main beam, low beam, high beam, low beam, full beam. It's got all the beams. Beaming. The light is beaming. Put it that way. It also has this really cool daytime running light bar that just runs constantly like a LED strip like all the new cars have. That's pretty cool as well. It's a nice feature. And then they have this much cleaner integrated tail light now. That's part of the rear fender. It's really clean design, much slimmer. I really like it. It's a welcome addition to all those clunky lights that you used to have hanging down here. It all just comes together. It's a really nice package overall. The bike looks really clean, really smart. The brakes they fit on this as well are really impressive. They should come stock on every e-bike because some of the brakes they fit on stock e-bikes are pants, if I'm really honest with you. They've redesigned the lever. They've redesigned the master cylinder. It's got this nice little vintage window so you can see the oil. The caliper is still a 4-piston like the last one. It looks slightly redesigned. I'm not sure if it's completely brand new. It's got different logos on it and it looks neat. Honestly, like, this is probably the best stock e-bike brake system that I've come across so far. They got the redesigned discs. They're 220mm as well, so plenty of stopping power. Top to bottom is a good braking system. It works well. The screen is one more item that's made this bike quite enjoyable to ride. So I believe the off-road one comes with a small egg rider screen, a lot like the original Sting, but this on-road one, they've redesigned the display for it. It works really well. Like, it's clean, easy to ride. It's got some funky graphic when you turn it on that makes you feel super satisfied. You know, it's the little things in life sometimes. And you can change the regen and all the settings on there. You're gonna be able to show off to your mates as well. Like, oh mate, look all the functions and that. Yeah, look at my new Tesla, mate. Yeah, I like the screen. That's what we're saying. It's nice. You'll like it too. Taking a piss, G. And another cool feature for all you techie guys out there. So we got this little key fob. It's keyless start completely. So you just push the button on the tank area, get the key fob, scan it here, bike comes on. Yeah, pretty neat, mate. What else do you need? Come on. This bike has a really good regen function as well. Like, it's way stronger than I felt on previous bikes. If you put it in the lowest setting, it rolls for days. And if you whack it up all the way to the max, like, it really bites in. And with that in mind, let's go test that regen. We'll show you how it's done. Let's go. Alright, too fast for you. Is that your plate, bruv? No way. Bad man on that. We got bike life souls up in this bitch. Alright, so we're going to do a little regen test on this bad boy. We are going to start from the yellow line. Full throttle. When we get to the barriers there, I'm going to let off the throttle completely and we're going to see how far the bike rolls. I mean, we're not going to test all regen levels. No one's got all day, but we're going to do level 1 and level 4 so you can see the difference between the minimum and the maximum. Let's go. Alright, so we're going to first regen test. We're on level 1 right now. Let's give it a go. That is a smooth roller, that is, mate. Is it ever gonna stop? Almost. All right. God, that is a long way away. So that just goes to show how smooth the drivetrain on this is. Like, it rolls really smoothly. Even rolling. Okay. And now I'm going to punch it all the way up to level 4, as you can see there. And we're going to redo the test. Whoa. And actually that was interesting because the regen just cut off at about 6 miles an hour. Like, it regened, it grabbed really hard down to about 10 and then let off just before the end. Like there. All right, we're back from the regen. Let's wrap it up. Remember, key things you need to know: 60 volts, 40 amp hours, 3,500 pounds. So winner, what are you waiting for? Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Come and buy your Talaria today. We sell these at the Bike Shack, of course. You can get them off-road versions, which I believe come with the chunky tires. You can get this one, which is the on-road version, fully road registered, DVLA registered, put some insurance on it. You're ready to rock and roll. If you are interested in the bike, feel free to get in touch with us. You can ask us questions, run up the video, let us know what you thought. At Bike Shack Leyton on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Bike Shack Leyton on YouTube, bikeshackleyton.com. If I haven't said it enough times, it's Bike Shack Leyton. Find us online. You're watching the video, come on, what are you missing out on? And yeah, thank you very much for watching the video. Comment down below what you thought. Are you gonna get one? Do you like the Talaria? Do you prefer the Sur-Ron? Let us know. Thank you for watching again, and peace out. Let's roll.